You know, anytime and people call rivalry games, and I think what you have to do is the emotions of the game early are really important for the fans, for the universities. Then after the game starts, then it's about playing football. And I thought our kids handled that really well today. They handled some adversity today. They had two of their teammates get kicked out of the game today, and you know, for what I don't know, but. And they came back in the second half and really played well. I think it's like our fifth game in a row shutting somebody out in the second half. It's close to that. May not be quite that, but I thought the defense played really well today. Made some plays today. And, again, a team effort. Didn't run the ball real well today, so you have to throw it. And you throw it for 433 yards. That's a pretty good day. So pretty excited about that. Well, I mean, I think we've got a group of players that like I said, when we came in and started this journey and started to try to build this culture, it was about handling events. The road is an event, and we talk about us. We don't ever talk about where we're going to play. We don't ever talk about the stadium that we're playing in, the coaches, the other team's colors. We don't ever bring that up. We talk about JMU and how we can be the best JMU, whether we're at home or on the road. And I think our kids kind of like going on the road because it's just you don't have to worry about tickets and all that other crap that you worry about at home. You worry about, you know, the group that you have.
How about your involvement of your defense now the last 2 weeks?
My involvement?
Well, no, just how they evolved.
Oh, no. I think we've got a long way to go. Again, we're playing a lot of young guys on defense, and they're going to make mistakes, and we know they're going to make mistakes. And the thing I like about them is they come back to work every single day, and they love getting coached. We coach them really hard, and those kids, they're resilient. And I thought today they stood up and played well against a very good offensive football team. Again, the resiliency and you know, I think those guys today wanted to play this game so bad because they wanted to be part of victories. They have been, but they wanted to make sure that they were part of this victory, and they did a nice job today. Well, our protection was really good up front today. The offensive line did a good job in protection today. And that, you know, when you're running some crossing routes and things that take time, you need the protection. And our guys did a good job today of finding it. And Vad did a good job of finding the seams and reading the coverages and getting it to the right guys. Guys did a great job of catching the ball, and then run out for catch was important. I bet not. No comment. Nothing different than what we normally do. Our normal defense. What's his name? Oh, okay. You should know that before you ask the question. No, I don't think so. That's fine, man. It's week 11 into your season. I'm banged up right now.
Coach, every time Richmond seems to fall back into the game, you guys have a big play out of big six on turnover. Is that going to speak to the kind of club you have, especially because of the ball?
You know, I have to say, I have to talk about us because I don't know about Richmond. So all I know is our guys, we put events in front of them. We've talked about it since day one, and our kids have stepped up and made plays and been very consistent when we had to. In the last 6 weeks, those guys have, you know, you just felt like they were going to make a play, and they did. And today they did it. They made some plays.
He said that you guys practice that a lot. How important it is for you guys?
Huge. At the end of every play, there's a possibility of a takeaway. No matter whether the guy's running to the end zone or not, there's a possibility of a takeaway. And Taylor used every bit of the technique and fundamentals we work in practice to get those turnovers. So, you know, hats off to the defensive coaches for working that in practice.
Did you think they were a little turnover prone?
They had a bunch early. I think they had 20 some odd, 28, I believe, something like that. Yeah.
Defensive adjustments at halftime, if you don't recall,
Our defensive staff. And our players being able to make those adjustments. You make them, you draw them up on the board, you talk to them, and then you have to get them to your players. That's the biggest thing about coaching. Being able to get that information to your players is what's critical. And our coaches have done an unbelievable job all year long.
It's a nice time to play a close game for once. Year long.
I'm just glad we got the bigger number.
Please give them Brown their preparation this week. They certainly seem to perform well.
Yeah.
They talk about their this week and how they perform.
We the way we practice, I mean, those guys have gotten reps in practice. Dean Cheatham's been playing, had been healthy, and it was just those guys' opportunity to be the next up. And we don't make a whole lot of big deal about somebody getting hurt. You don't want anybody to get hurt, but we don't make a big deal out of it. We put the next guy in the game and expect him to do the job, and that's what's happened.
What's the guy?
I have no idea. I'll find out here in a little bit.
Now sitting on Robinson.
I'll find out here in a little bit.